Hi guys, you're welcome to Judas Fashion Home channel. If it's your first time seeing my video, please kindly hit on the subscribe button so you can get notified anytime I post a new video. And please don't forget to like, share, and comment. So let's get straight into the video. So here is my home creation. You can see how beautiful it is. So let's get started. So here are the materials needed for this style. The pattern material is a lacquer material which is 3 yards. Then the plain one is a chiffon material which is 1 yard. So I've already placed my material on the table. So I'm drawing the starting line. So from that my starting line, I came down by 18 inches, which is for my waistline. Then my top length is 30 inches, then plus 2 inches allowance. Then at the center front, I came in by 2 inches for my overlap because there's a overlap in the middle of the top. So I'm marking it. Then I'll take my shoulder measurement. My shoulder measurement is 16 inches divided by 2. That is 8 inches. So from that my 8 inches, I measured my sleeve measurement because it's a cut together. So we are not cutting the armhole. So my sleeve is 21. So minus 3 inches for band. That is 18 inches. I've already marked that. So at the place I marked the 18 inches, I came down by 1.5 for my shoulder slant. Then after coming down for the 1.5, then I measured 8 inches for my sleeve opening. So I've already marked that. Then from the 18 inches for my waistline, I came down to 21 inches. So I ruled that also. Then from that 8 inches for my sleeve opening, I connect it down to that my 21 inches. So that's how I'm going to curve it down to my full length. So I remembered my client said she wanted this top to be a little bit longer. So I went ahead to add 2 inches to the down part. So I connect it. And for this chiffon, I said I'm using 1 yard for it. So I couldn't fold the fabric because I don't want to, because if I noticed that if I fold the fabric, it won't be enough for me. So that was the reason why I'm cutting it one by one. So if you notice, this is just a single one which we serve for maybe for the front or the back. So I'll use this one to cut for another one. So after cutting this one, I'll place it on the remaining chiffon and cut it out also. So now I'll fold the lacquer material. I folded it into two. I placed the chiffon on it. So I'll cut it exactly like this too. I know you guys will be wondering that I've not cut out the neckline. Yes, that will be after joining the middle part. That will be after joining the center middle. Then after I'll now cut the neckline. So I finished cutting it. So now I want to place it on the table so you guys can see how we're going to sew it on it. So the chiffon will overlap on the lacquer material like this. So if you want to sew it, you flip it back like this. So you should just notch that 2 inches allowance so that you know how to place and know where to place the chiffon material on. So I've already went ahead to sew it. So here it is. So now this part here, we're going to hem it down. But before hemming it down, I want to trim out the excess so it won't be bulging. It won't be having bulge at the center line. So I finished trimming it. So I'll go ahead and flip it back on the chiffon material. So I'll place my hemming gum under, then I'll go ahead and iron it flat. So I've gone ironing it. I've done ironing it. So here it is. So after ironing it, I noticed that there's some excess coming out from the chiffon. So here I'm trimming it out on the shoulder line, then from the sleeve opening down to the full length. So I'm done trimming it. So now I want to take out my neck measurements. So for my neck depth, I came down by 3.5. Then for my neck width, I went in by 4 inches. So I connect it. So I'm cutting the back and the front neckline together. So I'm done cutting. So here it is. So I've done joining the shoulder line. You can see. So I've cut out 1.5 inches stripe to just hem the neckline. I've done hemming the neckline. So I want to notch where my stitching will stop from the sleeve, from the round sleeve to the side. So which is 21 inches. I've already marked it on the both side. So I'll go ahead and stitch it. So for my band, my waist, my round sleeve is 8 inches divided by 2. That is 4 inches plus 1 inches allowance. That makes 5. So I'll be cutting on fold. I said I'll be using 3 inches for my band. So plus half inches, that is 3.5 on fold. So I'm cutting 2 band. So here it is. So one of these pattern band, I'll be placing a chiffon on it. So I noticed the chiffon is small. It's not up to the measurements I want to use. So I later reduced it. To like 6 inches instead of 7 inches. So it will be 3.5 on fold, but I later reduced it to 3 inches. So on fold to be 3 inches. So when I didn't fold it, I think it's like 6 inches or so. So if I want to stitch it, that means I'll just stitch it, like it won't even be up to half inches to stitch it. So here's the way it's going to look. So I've done stitching my band to the sleeve. You can see how beautiful it is. I went ahead to gather the round sleeve, then add my band to it. So for the hem, you can just hem it. So but my own, I decided to weave it. So here is the final look. Thank you guys for watching. Please